Before we begin, let me remind you to check out Uplift Clothing Apparel. They got t-shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies. Shop Uplift Clothing Apparel at upliftclothingapparel.bigcartel.com. You can thank me later for the uplifting experience, but for now, let's start the show.
This is a Silk exclusive.
Welcome to another episode of Words, Music, Dance. I'm your host, Paulie the Bull, and this is a 2021 vision. And today I'm joined by Rebecca. Say hi to the people, Rebecca.
Hello, my babies.
Okay, Monique. Rebecca, you want to shout out your social media and anybody?
Yes, it is BX Chula 88. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know who that is. You shouting out other people.
That's a lie.
You'll be lying on the camera. That's what
You gotta say Daddy's here as well.
I mean, we got the voice in the background
Of Daddy.
AKA Soul Chase 85.
There you go. Check him out. You know. You gonna get your real?
No.
You're not gonna.
I'm not. No, I was joking about
See,
that.
so we deleting all that.
No,
You gonna have your stalkers looking for somebody. You're gonna be on somebody else's page like that ain't her. Where's she at? I want her.
They're gonna look up a BX Chula 78.
Yeah. And
88.
who is that? You know who that's what person?
88. No, I just made it up.
Oh, I'm about to
from
say.
the AOL days.
Cause they gonna be mad. They gonna be looking for somebody. Oh, they took it back.
No, that wasn't my screening. Wasn't my
Showing her age.
That wasn't. I said 88. I'm about to be 30. It's cool.
Right.
Everybody looking at the video, they're gonna be like, damn, she don't look 30.
Well,
That's good.
I'm not gonna put that in there.
You're gonna put that in.
You want that in there?
Yes.
You want your, and she, I'm gonna put that under the bottom, and she's 30. Put that mad big,
I
real
look
big.
great for 30.
30. I mean, yeah, you look at it. You look at it. But this is episode 14. Obviously, making fun of Monique. Rebecca, do you have a take on Monique and her using Daddy? Are you with that?
I think she's a little too fucking old to be using that. That's like hearing your mom calling your pops that.
You don't think she? Do you think it's genuine that she?
That time has passed. No, she
You
calls
think
him
she just
daddy
does it because she's on camera, or she really does?
I mean, calling him daddy every 5 seconds, it just sounds like it's not honest.
Right.
Natural, you know?
Right. Especially when he's, grown ass man, grown woman, like
Yeah,
it just,
yeah,
and you're around people.
It's weird.
But hey, she's making her rounds. She was on the Breakfast Club. She
She went in on Charlamagne.
do you think she was right? And so this is a good topic to start with. Do you think she was right in being upset about being called Donkey of the Day, or do you think she had a legitimate argument with that?
No, but I guess with Donkey of the Day, people are gonna take it personal, of course.
Right.
At this point, why do people even get Charlamagne and get so?
I mean,
tight about that?
I feel like she's on tour now from radio station to radio station just to complain, and it's starting to get annoying.
Well, that brings her publicity.
And not the right kind. I don't think that's making her Netflix deal go up.
But in Hollywood, isn't bad any publicity good publicity?
Yeah, but not when it comes to
Talking
money.
about her, though.
We are talking about it, but are we going to watch her Netflix special? Is Netflix going to even give her more money? I mean,
We're gonna watch because now we want to say, damn, did she deserve more than 500,000?
that's possible. So maybe it's working. Maybe it might work, but
Daddy knows what he's doing.
it all comes down to Netflix. If Netflix wants to get, so would Netflix be smart to give her more money now, or would they look like they lost? Because now they're in a tough spot. Because now they got to say, damn, the publicity might be good now, but it's like we'll look like the
People are definitely gonna tune in though to see if she was worth more than that.
right. But yeah, so Netflix is in a tight spot right now. They're in a tight place right now. So, interesting.
But she says she's not gonna do it though. So
But that's the whole point. It's like, yo, she's complaining about it, and it was funny because Charlamagne asked her what was her counter offer, and they never had one. So it's like
I think she did say they did.
she said that they just said they deserved more. She deserved more. They never said we want 1 million, 2 million. or what have you. They just said we deserve more, and Netflix was like, well, that's what we offering. So if they never, when you're in negotiations, they slide you the paper with one price. You look at it, you cross that out, right back. Well, how about this? You negotiate.
Right.
They never negotiated. So she's just telling everybody, I deserve more.
But then she told Charlemagne, how do you know we didn't negotiate?
And then her husband said we didn't. he said.
Well, I missed Daddy's part.
Yeah, he never said they negotiated but never made a counter offer. So again, just saying I want more. So you want $500,000 and $1? Mm-hmm. You want $500,025? Like what more do you want?
Right.
Say a number, and they never did. So they just was. I don't know. But speaking of Charlemagne and the Breakfast Club, another recent interview they had was Amada La Negra, and famous from Love and Hip Hop and so forth. She brought up the topic of Afro Latinas. Now, what? Why you laugh?
Because our previous conversations. But go ahead.
Well, we spoke on it. We all just talked about it. We're gonna start out with what's up?
We seen Black Panther.
Okay.
Right, when it came out, the weekend it came out.
You want to talk about
that too? I mean, I talked about it last week.
Talk about it.
If I can get your point of
Stay
view.
woke, because I'm tired of the sheikies and all that bullshit. Because a lot of y'all African Americans wasn't claiming y'all African. I know niggas in high school that be like, I ain't fucking African.
But that was my point when I was talking about the Afro Latinas. It's the same way.
It's the same shit.
People
and I'm
now,
tired of seeing that
it's cool
shit.
to be black.
Yeah. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of all this shit.
Make your point.
It was cool for me to be black ever since I knew about my heritage. Especially when I asked my father, yo, Pop, I see my grandparents on my father's side. I'm like,
right.
Why they so dark?
What you mean? But you didn't know why they were dark?
When I was a kid,
when you young, that don't right. That's what I was telling you. All he knows is he's Dominican. He doesn't know the history.
Let's start this. Come on.
I'm recording.
I'm 8 years old. I'm looking at my father. He's not that dark.
Right.
And then I see my mom. She's white. And then I see her grandparents. I'm like, oh, they white. But then I see Poppy's mom and his grandmother. I was blessed to know my great grandmother for 18 years.
Yeah, I'm like, great. Most people don't know.
Why are they so black?
Right.
And my father told me, we're black.
Right.
There's no ifs, ands, or.
But white kids don't say, why are you so white?
They do sometimes. For example, they'll see a light-skinned person speak Spanish. They be like, how do you know?
Me growing up, color's never been.
That's you. But a lot of people, that is a fact, not a factor, but people are prejudged. They look and they assume.
Because my dad is dark as fuck.
Right.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, there was a lot of Spanish people that they don't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I completely agree.
It's bad to even say it. And that's how.
It's like, look.
No, I'm not saying.
It's like I told my uncle, he's Puerto Rican. I told him, yo, Theo, you're black.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't care what
But this is the thing. I'm
Oh,
like, yo, are you really that small-minded to know?
All right, here's the thing. When you, because we were talking about it.
Cut me off.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, let the man, you know what I mean?
Daddy.
You don't hit them on. But that's what I was saying too. Like a lot of people now, it's cool. It's accepted. Not because of Black Panther, but it's okay now, or it means something. Where before people just looked down and like, I'm not black.
There was a point where it wasn't cool to be Dominican. Fab came out and now it was cool. It was cool to be Puerto Rican. It was cool to be Puerto Rican, but nobody knew about any of the
in New York, it's Puerto Rican. In Florida, you're Cuban. In it's Mexican. Like you just generalize. Now
they get it misconstrued. There's more Dominicans in Puerto Rico than New York.
You're right.
You go to Florida, no. You go to Florida, there's more Puerto Ricans than Dominicans.
That's true too.
Up there, it used to be like you fucking Dominican.
Right.
And it wasn't cool to be Dominican. Now Fab came out and
not even just Fab. Well, kind of him, but the Heights.
It was with
Washington
Fab.
Heights.
It wasn't because of Fab.
It was
Washington
Fab.
Heights
The
itself.
fat
It
asses.
wasn't because of Fab.
The fat asses.
No, it wasn't because of Fab. I'm gonna tell you when it became cool.
Fat asses, big tits.
No, when Big Pump came out, he said Dominican in the race like my twin triple six.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's kind of early, but I mean,
That
part of
even
it.
then it was
No.
Boricua Morena, Boricua Morena.
There was no real Dominican that stood out either. Like J-Lo had the Puerto Ricans shining.
Yeah.
There was no real DR like hero.
Big Pun said that, it was cool for like Dominicans to be like, he shot us out. Yeah. The first Latino platinum rapper, he shot us out. True. After that, everything was cool. Then after that, all the Puerto Ricans want to go to the Dominican Republic.
It was cool to be Dominican, I'd say, in my perspective, 2000s.
Oh, wow. I mean, I could probably...
Late 90s.
I would say definitely, like I said, it wasn't until...
The fat asses.
Nah.
And the heights. When people discovered the heights. When people discovered the heights.
That's when it
With La Marina and all that shit.
Yeah, that's when it kind of blew up. I'm trying to think, because there was no person. I'm trying to think of the person.
It was fat.
You know what it was?
That was when I was in high school.
Sammy Sosa. He was like he made it kind of like, because I remember when I was in school.
Late 90s.
Late 90s. You're right. Sammy Sosa made it cool to be Dominican too.
Then that nigga started using that.
Well, now he's white. Now he's just playing white. But when him and Maguire was in the home run race, that's when I was in high school, and
I was in the Dominican Republic when that was going on.
Yeah, and he probably was one of the first, because I went to school with a couple of Dominicans, and that's when and they was like, Plata no power and all that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it was all new to me.
Yeah.
That's what they used to call us.
Right. And I learned you know what I'm saying, being around. So Sammy Sosa was probably one of the that late 90s.
In our country, to be called a plátano is like to be called a dummy. That's what it is. And that's why a lot of Dominicans didn't like that.
Right.
I just like embraced it. I was
right.
Like, I'm a plátano.
He's a plátano. Right.
Going back to the point of when you ask a Dominican, and let me finish, guys. Were you directly asking people, do you know you're Dominican, like telling you're black, a Dominican, you're black?
No, I myself don't force it on anybody.
Okay.
Because it's like, I'm not gonna preach or be you black.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
That's why I was asking, what's the obsession?
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Now it's cool to be black because for years, minority and it was always less than black people, and like I was telling you too, we don't have heritage or history. Our history starts at slavery.
Right.
Whereas y'all can say, you had Independence Day, y'all have.
That's why when people say you're black, it's like you're taking away.
And that's what I'm saying. Originally, when
black.
people are saying that, what they mean, how I take it, or when I have the conversation, is I'm saying Europeans fucked us up. I don't force it on nobody. History itself shows we were here before they started calling it the new land. Yeah. We were black and we were here. Now, black, again, is just the color. So when I say black, I don't even mean African American specifically. I mean people that the people of color, so to speak, or whatever, African descent, African ancestry, or what have you. Because even like I was telling you, the Native Americans were here, and they had big noses, big lips, and that's who all the Tainos, the Navajos,
Tainos weren't here.
They were in the Caribbean, but all of them, the Aztecs, the Mayans, all of the natives were dark-skinned, look black.
So that's why I feel like when people tell a Dominican you're black, it's like you're taking away our culture because we're not.
And I don't take it that way.
You're just
I
a
don't
black
take it that way.
person.
No,
it's
not a just though. It's not a just.
It's not.
It's
you're taking
bigger.
Away
it's bigger than that.
You're
Nobody's
taking away our music.
Nobody's taking that away.
But that's how I feel.
Don't be so defensive with it. It's history. It's just saying. Even before, because y'all had that. Again, y'all had that. So it's not taking anything away from anything. Like I was telling you, if two twins were born and one grew up here, one grew up there, it doesn't take away who their mother or their ancestry is. One was raised one way, one was raised another way. So there's nothing to take away. At the end of the day, if we all realized how fucked up history is, we would band together instead of being so separate. Because even with all our cultures, a lot of it is very similar. You look at African dances and stuff; they look kind of like Caribbean dances and stuff. So it's all very similar. Right. We all kind of grew up the same way.
I guess it depends on how the person is asking.
Right, and that's why I don't preach it. That's why I don't go in there like you're black. Because again, people hear black and it always has a negative connotation. Right. Black Friday, black sheep, black magic. It's negative. Right. So even that term is something that, but like I said, when you look at history, we don't even call Native Americans Native Americans. We call them Indians. So history is fucked up by the Europeans. Native Americans mean the people that were here before us, but they don't want you to say Native Americans because then it's like, well, we're American. We founded land. This land is our land. It's like natives were here already. We might not even been from Africa. We might have been here the whole time. We just don't know. Mm-hmm. So it might not even be African descent. It might just
like
be
the obsession. It's like,
well, that's what I'm saying. Because now it's cool. It's cool.
Now it's like you see it on
so
people's
what
bios.
you're saying- Now,
Yeah, right. It's cool.
You think it's cool to be black because of Donald Trump? You can correct me if I'm wrong.
It's a possibility. It's a lot of factors.
I think that's a possibility.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Everybody's gonna come out and say, "Wait, hold up. This guy's gonna talk stuff about Spanish people and black people."
Right. None of us know our real history.
It's a self-hate within ourselves.
Within us,
like,
exactly.
Why does it fucking matter?
And
Why
I
are you
agree.
putting it on your bio?
And right, adding it in
You're
your
creating
bio.
the same issue that.
And you don't even know. Like I said, we don't know. We may not be from
We're
Africa.
humans. We're
we
humans.
might when what was it? Pangea was the one island, and then it broke apart. We might have been on this island already. We
It's
might not
like-
have. You know, we just don't.
You're
know.
creating the same
All I
division
know
that
is-
you're
Fighting against.
You're fighting against.
Correct.
Well, I know I could be Dutch. I could be Irish.
Right. Our history is so screwed up.
It's like our last names.
Right.
Moore is not typically a
More, what is it?
Trump-
MOOR. It meant black people at one time. Yeah, but it
My
like
last
back in it meant
My last name is Chaucer. Geoffrey Chaucer. He's an English writer.
There you go.
And I read his book. I'm like, I could be
Could be
English.
the yeah.
I could be
And
English,
then
all I know.
slavery, like so many factors went into it. We inherited our
Yeah.
names from the slave master, or we, you know, what I'm saying, or whoever. We just don't know because
Yeah.
history is just so screwed up. And to me, like I said, I don't tell people who you are. It's not my place to tell you who you are. I just say, you know, if we're gonna have the conversation, we can have the conversation. That's me and you. But I'm not the person that's going to, you know, you black, right?
Yeah, like okay.
Because that's the same thing like having a conversation with somebody about politics or religion. You got to know who you're talking to, because you can't have that open conversation with everybody.
You said we have an independence. You know who we were independent from?
From
Haiti.
No, not from Haiti. No, from Spain.
Haiti.
Oh, it was from Haiti.
It's
Yeah.
from Haiti.
So
Because Haiti keep invading
Haiti-
our island.
Right,
Haiti
right.
was at
Well,
one
so,
point
so
powerful.
France had Haiti, and they had the whole island, and then y'all separated from that, and then didn't Spain
Then
take
it was
over
the
after that?
Spaniards.
And then Spain came. Okay, so that's just again, I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? But I know.
No, but that's how crazy it is.
Right.
It wasn't even
Right.
independent from an outside source.
Right.
It was somebody that was right next to us.
Right. It's like that one island itself. So many people beef with who they are from that island alone. You know what I'm saying? Like
And
it's
right now they're trying to kick out all the Haitians because
Right.
they keep invading.
They keep because y'all got the good side
Exactly, but it's not even at the good side. Is that Haiti still hasn't recovered from the earthquake.
from the earthquake.
And a
Mhm.
lot of shit.
And you're talking
Government,
about an earthquake that happened like 5
Right.
6
but their
years ago.
government is also super corrupt.
Correct.
It is corrupt.
Yeah, it's
And I'm
crazy.
not gonna say our government is not
It's-
corrupt.
but
Right.
theirs
It's
is
corrupt too.
super,
Yeah,
super,
Ours corrupt
super.
too, but theirs is worse.
Why do we have to? I'm all for being proud of who you are, but it's like, okay, now it's a joke. Like, why do you have to post you're an Afro Latino in your bio? Why is that?
do you feel it's a sense of pride, or it's a validity kind of thing that people want?
I think it's a validity.
People want to be something or show they want. Maybe on social media, it's an image they want to uphold and show to people.
I don't fucking know, but it's annoying.
So-
What's the point of that?
I don't know. I mean, we need to talk to some of those people. What do you have on your what's on your bio?
I don't have shit.
You don't have you don't have your job. You don't have
Why do you need to know what I do?
you don't have fit in your name that you go to the gym. You don't have you don't have none of that.
No,
Maybe it's you. Maybe you're the problem.
I think I am.
Maybe you should put something in your name to.
You might be right.
What other issues do you have with social media?
The fucking inspirational quotes under the dumbest fucking pictures. It's like Sinbad said, he was also on the Breakfast.
Also on the Breakfast Club, they might
Everybody
need
wants to be a
sponsor themselves.
philosopher now and a guru.
Mhm.
That's what he said. Everybody wants to be a guru.
Right.
You have a picture of you sitting down on the couch and you gotta put he who upholds shut the fuck up.
So you
It'd be
think
the dumbest people too that you know are not the brightest who be having them captions.
Just so you know, these are your friends, by the way, that you're following on social media.
No. I just happen to see it on random.
Oh, okay. All right. Then you know, because if you're friends with Rebecca, she's talking about you. Just want to put that out there. She's talking about you. She's following you. She saw your post. She's talking about you. It's your friend. I want you to know that. Yeah, just
My friends don't do that though.
Just put
I
that.
hope not, because I wouldn't be fucking
Look,
friends.
see, they're gonna question it. The next time they're gonna post something, they're gonna be like, Rebecca gonna say something, and now I gotta
Screenshot it,
Yeah,
and put it in the
yeah.
chat, and laugh.
So you think people putting up a fake image for the internet?
Yeah, it's just too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too much. Do you think? Why do you think with the whole Afro Latina thing?
Well,
Why is that?
well, to me,
Why do you think people post
it feels like everybody
in their
now.
bios?
It's cool to put that. So it's a cool title
It's
to
a
have.
movement now.
I don't even know if it's a movement. I mean, most of the people are not going to Africa. It would be a movement if they were taking a trip to Africa to actually learn African heritage and history and stuff. But
Right.
I think now,
I don't think people even know what that means.
right. It's just cool to say, and I don't know if Amada made it popular, but it actually started a little bit before her. Laz Alonso, a couple people that came out that they're like dark-skinned people, but they're actually of Hispanic descent and so forth.
But why are people so shocked that there are people of?
I don't know if it's a shock. I just think that
I just think it's people being more accepting to it.
yeah.
I agree that there is a problem. There is an issue within our culture and our people. Yes, there's Dominicans are racist. Some of them, not all of them.
So to Amada's point about sort of discrimination based on skin tone, do you
I agree.
that exists?
I do agree.
Voice in the background.
But is putting Afro Latina in your bio going to solve the issue? Is that going?
I don't think it does. Like I said, I think it's just a
find
tag.
a solution.
I think it's just a tag that people want to post.
Don't even fucking know why they're putting it.
Right, but it's cool, just to say it, just to show it. Same way some people made it cool to say they're in a gang. Some people say it's cool to just. It's just a lot of. We have a follower society on again primarily on social media. A lot of the trends are, ooh, that's cool to do. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna jump on that. The same way, like I was saying before, it was cool to say you had Indian in your family because you had straight hair or something like that. So
Right.
now the new thing is if you're dark skinned, yeah, I'm Afro such and such. I'm Afro Latina. I'm Afro. So it's just the cool hip thing to.
What's that tribe?
Which one?
When they say I'm
Cherokee or.
I'm half Cherokee.
Yeah, like everybody wants to claim something because it to them it's the same thing. Some people say I'm from Brooklyn, I'm from this street. Like it's just that's what it means something. It's like okay, to me every time I met somebody they're like, oh, I'm from Brooklyn. That never meant you were tough. Just because somebody else did a crime on that block, you was in your mom's house all night. Right. So what they do with you? So that never meant anything to me. So to some people, they want to say something because to them, that validates them.
Right. That's the whole problem with social media, validation.
And that's a big problem with social media because everybody is looking to either fit in or be better than
or portray this lifestyle.
Right. I mean, anything I post, I stand behind. I've either went through it, been through it. I don't even, it's.
But you don't mention that you've been through it.
No, because again, I'm aware that anything I post is going to be taken a certain way. So I'm not posting, like I'll just post it to put it out there. Like a lot of stuff I post, I don't even caption. It's just
You
there.
better not.
People, no, I'm not putting. I don't put no. But people take it for what it's worth. Whatever. Somebody's going through something. Whatever. It might mean something to them. Somebody can relate through a picture or something. Or sometimes I like to start conversation. Hence why I have a podcast about conversations. I like to post something about that might start up. People say I agree. I disagree. That like the thing I posted before about the girl went to dinner for closure. Yeah. Sometimes I'll see something and I'll be like, interesting.
It's a good conversation.
Conversation starter. And that's something I've always been big on, which, like I said, which is why Started a podcast
Yeah.
because conversation. I like to see other people's
Perspective.
thought process and perspective on things because I don't know everything.
Right.
I might learn something from someone. So picking somebody's brain and seeing their point of view, sometimes you might see the same thing, like a picture of meme online, and you might get 20 different points of view.
What do you think about that?
About what? About that?
That meme you put up about what's your opinion on closure?
I feel like if you still were seeking closure from someone else while dating someone,
You don't need to be in a relationship.
right? Me as that someone that you're currently dating, I got a bone to pick with you now because you were with me still holding on to something in the past, and a lot of people do that, and it may not be seeking closure, but they're still holding on to an apology or something from someone, and that ruins a lot of relationships. A lot of people get into new relationships because they haven't gotten over the other one.
And that's going back against a validation. Why do you need your ex to say sorry to you?
And
you
some
know
people
they did wrong.
and some people can't be alone. Some people jump from relationship to relationship just to see companionship, so they never got closure at all. They're just like, I gotta be with somebody, or I gotta be close. I need so a lot of people. That's a lot of deeper issues. That's something else.
That's childhood.
It really is, because some people, you don't know who you really are if you don't know who you are by yourself.
You can't be, if you're not happy by yourself, you can't be happy with somebody.
Agreed. And
Going back to the Afro Latino.
Go ahead.
What do you think about that?
What I think about the people posting it, or
No, about do you think there's racism as a
Absolutely.
non-Hispanic?
as a non-Hispanic, as a black person, even ourselves, what I'm saying, light skin, dark skin beef. I joke around with it. I have family members that are lighter than me, dark. We've all been through it. You know what I'm saying? You can watch any Tyler Perry movie. See, the dark-skinned dude is the one that always abuses the woman, and the light-skinned dude is the one that saves her. You know what I'm saying? You can see, like, a lot of times, it's a perception thing. And that's a deeper issue across humanity. You know what I'm saying? The word black always has a negative connotation. White is always seen as angelic, vanilla, angel. You got angel's food cake, angel cake and devil's food cake. Black sheep, black male. So light and dark is always, the dichotomy of good and bad. And that doesn't tell me who the person is. But we prejudge and assume, and that happens in all races. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can look at even like Europeans, Italians, Sicilians, darker ones get treated a certain way. You can look at Asians, Cambodians, and Thai people, Filipinos get treated a certain way because they're the darker ones with the bigger lips and so on and so forth. So it's all across. It's all across. Amada put it out there, and again, it's her moment. But a lot of people have been dealing with that for years.
Yeah.
It's not a new phenomenon.
Even in our own community.
Yeah.
Hispanic.
Everybody deals with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
And what's
it's out
crazy,
there.
it's your own people a lot of the time.
I mean, Michael Jackson had vitiligo. So he felt the way about his skin being spotty, so he bleached his whole skin.
Did he really?
That's what he said.
What did you having vitiligo have to do with your nose though?
That's him personally. He wanted to look white, perhaps.
Okay.
Maybe he wanted to
and
look.
his kids.
He got white
He
kids.
chose white kids.
Again.
'Cause those are not his kids.
And maybe to him, he felt they would be more accepted if they were white. Deeper issues that I don't know what's in that man's head. Or was. God bless the dead. But his own thought process might have been, if I had or maybe that's just who he was attracted to. I don't know.
Which everybody has a type, which is fine.
Right. So he might have been attracted to that lady. I don't know. I seen her. I wouldn't be attracted to her. But hey, Michael might have liked her. He had Lisa Marie Presley.
She was pretty though.
She had a moment. But that might have been Michael's type. But he went through a lot of changes and things. Look at Sammy Sosa. He's pink now. he looked like the stuff.
He said it was vitiligo too.
That's what he said. See, so I mean.
Daddy, what are your opinion on? What's your opinion on this?
Sammy looked like the stuff that they used to make the chicken McNuggets at McDonald's. That little pink putty substance stuff, So I don't know. What do you think about that? Like,
About what?
Do you have you ever been discriminated or whatever?
Of course.
Do people think you're black?
By my own people.
Do people think you're black or people think you're?
They'll be like, oh, you not black. You too pretty to be black.
Oh wow.
I knew you was
That's
Dominican.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's
like darker people,
right?
Or black people aren't,
Right, and again, like I said, it's a prejudice. People just assume or feel a certain way.
I've heard, no matter how I've heard a dude once told me, no matter how pretty a girl is, if she got bad hair, I can't date you, man. Like, nigga, I wasn't even.
And that goes into why
it's your own people.
A lot of women wear weave and wigs and things like that because they probably heard that a couple times and they feel the same way. So again, there's a lot that goes into, self-hate or just acceptance, or back to the social media thing, that validation. People just feel like I will be accepted if I look like this, or if I talk like this, or if I act like this, and that's a big, world issue.
It is.
And talking about relationship stuff again, we kind of touched on, that a little bit. But you had asked me about the meme that I posted, and about someone being in a relationship. And this we all over the place right now in this episode. But you asked me about seeking closure and what are my thoughts on that? What do you think about seeking closure from a previous relationship while you're in a current one? What do you think about it? It's
inappropriate. I think if you need to seek closure, then you don't need to be in a relationship. Well, why do you need that person to say sorry to you?
Right. Speaking of which, now #HurtBay was a trending topic last year. A couple, I still believe it's fake. A man and a woman had a video, and they were, I guess, airing out their dirty laundry and what have you.
What did you do?
I did everything.
Like what?
I had sex with other girls. I did everything.
And then they recently had an update to it.
I was in love with you. I wanted to be with you. But that's all in the past now.
I hope I never see you again.
What do you think about that? Because it feels like she still held on to him. I guess the whole thing started kind of that closure thing. Like either she was seeking closure, or what do you think about that? Do you think that's even real? Do you think they're really real people? Or?
I don't know, but she was crying. She did a good job.
Right. So she's either a good actress or it's fake. But what do you think about? Would you ever put your relationship on blast like that?
No.
A year later, and they're still talking about it. Do you feel like she still wants? Do you think she ever got closure from him?
She wants something from him.
Right. She still loves him. Now that's the thing with closure. Yeah. With closure, if you're seeking closure from somebody, does that still feel it?
Yeah. Now, if you're seeking closure, right, and you meet up with this person,
Let it out.
There's this post by Horatio Jones. You follow him?
I follow him. Yeah.
He made a good point. He said the only closure you need is the ending behavior, which I agree.
Which is probably the reason they broke up in the first place.
Right.
Because there had to be a reason. Right. There was a reason.
It's either he cheated on you, he disrespected you, or if y'all ended on good terms, then I can understand. But clearly they didn't.
Right.
So what more do you need from him to tell you? Or is it that you're looking for him to plead, to beg for you back? Is that what you're really deep down looking for?
All those are possibilities. All those are possibilities. Either you want the
So for
relationship
you
to
to
continue.
sit down and have a conversation with somebody, you're looking for something.
Half the time, I don't even know if they will know what they want.
Had he said the right things to her, would you get back with him?
Probably. Because if there's no closure, then that means the opportunity still exists.
Exactly.
So you wanted it to
You
end.
give yourself that closure.
You should. But if you're still looking for, if there's still a chance, there's still an opportunity, then yeah, that they probably could still get back. It's interesting.
Had he said the right things, who knows?
Right. So, but I mean that you know, relationships are funny things. People handle it differently. The dynamic of relationships, again, going back to social media, people don't believe relationship unless they see it online. So you got to change your Facebook status to in a relationship. You got to take selfies or tag your significant other. You got
Right, or it's not real.
Right, you
Or
gotta-
why are you hiding your?
you got to like everything they post. You got to tag them. You got to make
You gotta
make
be
them
on their profile.
right. MCM, WCW.
Like, we too old for this shit.
Agreed. There's crushes, and you know you can have a crush, but it's like once you start telling people, I don't care. It's for you. It's fine.
Right.
You like so and so, whatever, or you're with so and so.
Why, in order for my man to be in love with me, he has to put pictures up on me? You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Right. And
if
that's
you don't know that your man loves you, then
exactly. And a lot of people, and I think mostly females, you can agree or disagree, need again that
Not all.
validation.
Not
A lot.
all.
I said a lot. I didn't say all.
I actually prefer not to be on your profile.
Right. And that's why I said a lot. I didn't say all, but a lot of females.
Because he puts up the worst pictures of me.
I would do the same thing. Because that's just me. Because I know that'll piss you off.
Oh, so you, okay.
That's why I would do that.
So you
All the
do that
time. Girls like, yeah. Because I'm not going to put the, oh, look at my queen glowing
No.
and this, that. I'm going to put this picture like, see, Goofy? That's her. Yeah. That's just me.
Funny.
That's just me. Because truthfully speaking, I'm going to see you at your worst to appreciate
Yeah,
your
but
best.
you don't have to put up
Why not?
the worst pictures up on social media.
Why not?
No.
You can put all the filters and you can have all that on my page. I'm showing like, yo, that's mine right there.
You men don't get it.
And see, so you the same people you talk about on social media.
No, I'm talking about bad pictures.
On social media, though.
You
On
just
social
fucking
media.
woke up.
So what's wrong with that?
No.
You mine. I got you already.
Right. So why you gotta post me in the worst way?
Cause that's what I wake up to. that's what I see on a regular basis. That's the best right there. Yeah.
Paul, you wouldn't want a picture of you all scruffy.
I
no
post my
haircut.
own. I need a shave right now.
You don't put pictures up of yourself.
Exactly.
Why?
I do sometimes, but they're not. I don't post a picture with a, you know, I got a fresh out. Oh, just came out the barber. Like no.
No, you don't gotta post. You don't
Right.
gotta say that.
Right.
But you ain't gonna put your worst either.
Why not? I do this podcast every week. You see what it is.
Yeah, but you don't look disheveled.
I mean, I try. You know what I'm saying? You know, but still, I don't. Again, for validation purposes, I don't have to only
It's not
look
about
my best on
validation
social media.
to put your you don't want to look crazy either.
Take
you
me
go
at my
on a
worst.
job interview looking your worst.
It's totally different. I'm not on a job interview on social media.
Whatever. You
Those are my
you
friends,
such a
right?
Sagittarius, like Daddy
So are
said
you.
earlier.
So are you. So are you.
Always want to argue.
I'm not arguing with you. That's you gotta accept your part in the whole discussion, not argument. This is back and forth. This is what we do.
Right.
And
I'll let you have it.
alright, cool. And also on social media, because this is all about your beefs with social media, by the way. You also don't like the woke community and the comments and things like. So what? Give me an example of what you've.
It's like Sinbad said. It's like I said earlier. Everybody wants to be a fucking guru and inspirational and acknowledgement, and they're so enlightened and yoga and you're so zen. Bullshit. Like, if you know what's going on, you know what's going on. Why do you need to put hashtag woke or stay woke people or get mad if people don't choose to be woke?
So what's on your social media?
I got like 3 pictures and
Why is that?
I always erase them every time.
So you are a troll.
What do you mean?
You just on there looking at everybody else.
I mean, I do post pictures.
But then you delete them.
Yeah.
So
But then I put more pictures.
But you spend. So how often are you on social media? Instagram. Do you really use anything else?
No, I do get on every day.
Just to look.
I mean, most people do.
So you're not sharing. You're just looking.
Sharing pictures?
You're not posting pictures.
No. Not often, no.
So you're just judging everybody.
I'm not judging. Sometimes
Judging.
they have good stuff on there.
So what are the good things you see on social media?
I like Horatio Jones or whatever his name is.
But he's like woke. He's relationship woke.
But he says things that, make sense.
He says common sense.
Right.
That was my issue when I first found him.
It's things that you already know, but...
You should already know.
Right.
Some people should already know, but then you see people like, yo, this changed my... And it's like...
It's like, you should have...
And again, it's...
Past a certain age.
Right.
Been through that already in life.
Right. It's eye-opening to realize that the stuff he posts is news to people or is enlightening. Like, man, wow, you're right. I should... it's like, that's common sense.
Yeah, if you go through that, you should.
Yeah. What else? Who do you follow that's worth? Should we shout them out? You want to give me a shout out?
Who do I follow? I follow friends and family. Really?
But what is entertaining to you on social media?
I mean, we're all guilty of scrolling through.
But it's social.
And laughing a little,
So it's social. So you gotta post some stuff.
Oh, you know who I do
stuff.
like? His name is Billionaire or something. He does like the... He puts on wigs and shit. He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I ain't watching all that.
A lot of they have a lot of like funny people on.
But
funny videos.
social media is supposed to be socializing. So if you're just looking and judging people,
that's not all I do.
So what, you don't post nothing.
You at least have some emotional ass people that you're following, and you might scroll down and you might be like, this nigga again. You don't know. Don't.
But I also
everybody
post stuff.
judges. Don't.
But
I'm
posting
post
as well.
Too, I just don't post off as often.
Exactly. So you spend more time looking.
I
add to the community.
things.
I add to the community.
What should I add?
It's up to you. So again, I don't want you to force anything. If you don't want to post something woke, if you don't want to post, that you're Afro-Latina, that's on you. You can post whatever you want to post. But
which I do when I feel like.
Right, but you can't, knock what everybody else doing if you...
But that's not all I do.
All right.
I make fun of something if I happen to, just like, don't act like you're not guilty of it. You scroll through your timeline and you be like, oh, this nigga.
But I also post stuff too, so I know people judging me too.
But I post stuff too, and I'm sure people judge too.
You delete it.
Okay, because
it's not the same.
I got over the picture.
You hiding.
Do I not have that right?
Same way they got the right to post that they woke.
You absolutely right. They do.
They can post that they woke.
But I'm alive.
So do you believe people are really woke?
No.
You don't
they
think
just want to be this again.
So are you woke? See?
I mean, we having a conversation about it, right?
If you posted it, you'd be woke.
We have...
If you put in your bio
validation,
right? Because I don't think you woke until you say you woke.
Because you and I have had conversations.
We had woke conversations.
We've had woke conversations.
Okay, we get deep. We get deep.
We get deep, right?
Right.
Do we have to post about it?
Well, now it's on camera, so now we can. This conversation will be posted on so.
That's the thing. Everybody wants to be seen in this light of I'm so
right.
this guru and enlightener of life and good vibes and
vibes. The vibes is very big now. People all about the vibes.
They be the worst fucking vibes.
So another thing we talked about earlier, so you want to talk about was enhancements.
Plastic surgery?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you feel? What is your take on that?
I'm all for it if you do it for the right reasons.
So what are the right reasons for?
You gave birth and your stomach might not go away after years. I'm all for feeling good about yourself, but you do it for yourself, not for a man, not to impress other women, not to compete. You do it for the right reasons. I'm with it.
So the right reasons is not to get that job as a exotic dancer at the club, bartender. That's not the right reason.
I mean, if it's gonna get you money, I guess, right?
I mean, because that's an investment.
It is an investment.
You spend some money, you're gonna make it back.
You're gonna make it back,
Just
right?
to get it for yourself to look good, and you ain't making no money.
If you're gonna do it, listen, live your life. Just, be safe about it.
So, what's safe? Not
Don't
going
inject,
to
the, don't go to the basement.
The basement in Queens.
But
that's all they can afford.
Or in the Bronx and inject some shit, or go to DR and pay $2,000.
If that's all they can afford, then
That's what I'm saying.
they can't afford Dr. Miami to get the Kardashian package.
He's not even that expensive.
I don't know. Oh, so you was looking? You about to go holler at him?
Listen.
If you go,
After I give birth, if I don't like my stomach, I might do it.
Okay. But you're not gonna just go to the gym and
I'ma try.
put
That's
fit
not
in your.
working.
Then you can
Sometimes.
when you go to the gym, you can take gym videos,
Right.
and you can put fit in your name on Instagram,
Put
and then
the captions, the inspirational captions.
You know,
You're right.
see,
You're right.
you
After the surgery, though,
Oh.
act like I've been in the gym.
So you're saying some of them do that? Some of them do that, but so perpetuating that they worked out for that body.
I mean, some of them do admit that they've gotten
Okay.
their body done and
Okay.
work out because you got to maintain it. You can't
Right.
just- but you could get the V cuts now and the abs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Surgery.
You can get pecs. You can buy whatever you want. Like it's
Tell
freaking
me,
ridiculous. Like
if I have that push out this kid.
what you-
No.
Oh, because the way you said it was like.
But I'm 30 and
Oh, okay.
it ain't the same.
The clock is
Right, the
ticking.
clock is ticking.
The voice left us, so
Daddy left us.
they're gonna be calling that for real soon. He's gonna be calling that. For
He
real.
old,
Hey,
so he ready.
listen. He ain't no time limit on us. It's on y'all.
I know.
Yeah, it's all on y'all.
Yeah.
What else we got? We pretty much covered everything else. Did we? Anything else you want to add?
Look at your little topic.
We went through it all.
Really?
We covered Amada. We covered. Oh, you wanted to talk about Safari, right? you had You keep saying you didn't see it, but I don't believe you.
No, I really didn't. I swear,
but you brought it up to me, and you said you wanted to.
Because I thought it was funny to say it to
thought it was
you,
funny.
because you know how men find that type of shit gay. But did you see it?
No.
Okay.
I don't even know what I saw Black China last week.
You saw it?
I saw Black China.
I didn't see it.
See, you ain't see that.
What do you think?
Terrible. Well, her body was already terrible anyway, so I don't even find her attractive. One. And then to see
But
her.
those be the videos you like. Stop it.
No, I can admit, I'm curious. I had this conversation last week with Big John.
What did he say?
We spoke about, like, when sex tapes come out or whatever. We curious, so we like, let me see, because the female, we like, like when Kim Kardashian and Ray J came out, we like,
yeah, but she's
let me see.
attractive. Kim
Right.
is attractive.
We were curious, but with Black China still, I'm not attracted to her, but I'm like, I heard about it, came out.
Wanna see what her
Let me see what
game
she's
is
working
like.
with. Because she's trapping dudes, she got a couple babies, got a couple dollars in her account, so I'm like, okay, maybe she's putting it down. No.
But here's the thing. Mm-hmm. You're going to put it down depending on what your goal is with the dude. The dude, she was caught on video, from what I understand,
Because you ain't
is a
seen
regular dude. I haven't seen him. I would tell you if I did.
Oh, so you say he didn't deserve the
Is he
top
not like
shelf?
a broke dude?
I think
Like
so.
a regular dude?
I mean, yeah, I don't think he's Rob Kardashian,
Right.
Tiger.
If you gonna put the work in a nigga who's giving you money, who's a fucking millionaire like Rob Kardashian, you gonna put in that work. You gonna, you know what I'm saying? Because
So
you gotta keep that money coming in.
So she was holding back.
Not holding back, but if a nigga's a nigga you don't really not into, you're not gonna put in that work.
See, interesting. See, female perspective on it. Okay. Well, the sex tape. So explain Kim Kardashian and Ray J, because Kim was boring.
Right. Yeah.
Kim was boring. You seen that
But
one?
she's nice to look at.
Yeah, but she ain't
It was
like,
like she didn't do tricks and shit.
she ain't do nothing. She just
But
ate
it wasn't like whack to watch.
It was whack. She did nothing. It was whack.
She's bad.
I guess, but I mean, so the thing is, when him holding holding the camera, all you see is like her back. So you can't even see her. Like it ain't like So it was like she's not moving, she's not doing nothing. She ain't like.
You don't always have to do stuff. It's true. Not all the time.
So it's just on us. You just gonna make us do all the work. That's what you're saying.
I feel uncomfortable having this
See? See, cause we about to go there.
But
what you saying? You just be like.
But do you think with Safari showing is there a double standard with women and? You think he leaked it?
I don't know. I think that the double standard is like Kim Kardashian, for example, posed nude in a magazine. You don't really see dudes nude in magazines. Mm-hmm. I'm not buying that magazine, but
that's why you didn't see the Safari.
Just put that out there. But she posts. I mean, she posts pictures all the time, and people praise her for it. Mm-hmm. Women mostly. Mm-hmm. Men are just looking.
Because
we're not gonna praise her. We just looking like, okay,
she's gold.
Oh, we need some nakedness. So for him to do that, and again, both nudes, men and women, are mostly talked about by women. Men are looking and we just like, all right, cool, on to the next one. Especially now with social media, with Instagram, you scroll and you've seen a bunch of nakedness. Mm-hmm. It ain't a big deal as much anymore. And then when dudes do it, women went crazy when Safari's pictures came out. They was like in his DMs, like, oh my God, I didn't know.
But dudes do that too. Yeah. You put a picture with cleavage out. Yeah. It don't gotta be a nude and dudes are in your DMs.
But they slide in your DMs, but does it become a trending topic? Like,
well, no, if you're not famous.
Kim, for example, I mean, she's married now, but I don't think it was such a big deal like with somebody. Maybe I'm wrong, but I mean, I think we're just immune to females posing now. Mm-hmm. Especially in this Playboy magazine. There's so many magazines from years that obviously weren't like completely nude or whatever, but it was like there's not too many men magazines or men strip clubs and men.
There's not too many men strip clubs.
Yeah.
How?
Not as many as women.
Oh,
like most
you mean
male strippers
okay.
usually like on call. Like they usually throw parties and stuff. We got places to go to.
I was in Miami last week and there was a male stripper that we got for our friend.
See? But there was
I don't find that attractive.
You don't?
I'd rather see a female stripper.
That's what I'm saying. I think now women are, I don't know. I think it's just out there now. I think from over years of just Playboy and all that stuff is just, we'd rather see a woman naked either way.
Yeah.
We just rather see a woman naked.
Because women can say that woman looks nice without sounding gay. A man can't say that about another man. Would you say Safari's body's nice? Or you might think it, but you ain't gonna say it.
Another thing too is like men can be topless.
Right.
So it don't make a difference when see a dude posing, with a shirt off or something. That women can't be topless. So as soon as we see something like that, even with some pages or something, we like, oh snap, So it's just more, taboo as well, because just men can walk around topless. I think, hey, women want to walk around topless. I'm with it.
Yeah, but
I'm with it. Y'all should do that. It's cool. I have no problems with that. No problem whatsoever. But Safari posing. I don't even know how the picture looked, how he did it. I really don't. Other guys have done it. Like I think it was The Game posted.
Yeah.
And he became a meme. So I think it's funny when guys do it.
What's his name?
Who else?
When that sings "Go and Get Your Money." What's his name? Austin.
Who?
He sings "I'll Hold You Down."
Justin Bieber?
No, I'll hold you. He's with Chris Brown and Future and what's his name?
Justin Bieber?
No, the light skin. I gotta Google it. You don't know what I'm talking about.
I'll Hold You Down? Chris Brown? Mario?
No, he's in that song. I'll Hold You Down with DJ Khaled. Future. It's DJ Khaled, Future. Chris Brown, not Bobby Valentino, but the nigga that looks like him.
I don't know. Yeah, I think when guys do it, it's more of a joking thing. Because even with Safari, he was ironically, he said he didn't leak it, but the next day he's on the Breakfast Club announcing his new single, his new song, and they were joking and talking about it. So it's like, it's just different. I mean, again, it's a double standard that we all know exists, but it's just the way it is. I might post me some news maybe, to promote my show a little bit, put that out there. Rebecca, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
You're always welcome. The voice.
Daddy knocked out.
But he'll be back. He'll be on the show.
He's a tired man.
Eventually, he said he definitely wants to do it. Everybody else can comment below. If you're watching this on YouTube or listening to it on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, or whatever. You can find me on all social media across the board at 2021 Vision on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Catch all the updates on what's going on with the show and any other exclusive stuff I post on there. And until then, see you next week.
Goodbye, my babies.
Yeah, that. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the show, hit the like button. Share it. Tell your friends about it. Let them know what's going on. Also, hit subscribe and the bell to be notified when new content is loaded, because there's much, much more to come.